Hello, everyone. Dwarf Fortress. Another week. We begin. As right now, I'm on Werelizard Hot. Because now I'm labeling or relabeling all of our lizard people and our rat people to be were and identify which type of were they are as well. This will make it so we can kind of have the two different kinds of were people grouped together for easy identification, and keeping were in front makes it so that all of the were creatures will be in their own little chunk. So if we headed back up to L, we've only got 3 more people to go. So we've got Jane Deere here, Wererats, Jane Deere, and then next, only 2 more. Simple to do. Easy. Lizard Prowler Pangolo. I wish I could hit home or go to the left and just rename at the front. Wererats. Prowler Pangolo. Enter. There we are. Next one down. 1 to go. We slide down the pole. And finally, Rinkima. For Wererats? Rinkima. Done. Completed. Really, the only person I'm mad about now that is a were creature is the one in our dang hospital. We're gonna have to now section out a little part of the hospital for them. Maybe pull up the traction bench and rebuild everything here on the left so we can form a little wall right here to lock in our were-rat child. But I don't remember what time of the moon cycle we're at right now, so we're gonna have to wait for a little bit. Got Rinkima went on like a rampage. Yeah, infecting more people. Is the Werelizard is beautiful or just sweaty? Oh no. Are they sweaty? Are they beautiful? That's at your discretion. This place is so goddamn muddy. Can I have someone assigned here to clean up the mud? I need a mud cleaner. I'm going down to these 2 people we have at the bottom. Who this person is apparently now a planter. They plant seeds. They even have any skills there. And they do have dabbling planter. Guess we'll go ahead and rename them then. Chet. Plant man. Enter. Alright, I'm also gonna go ahead and give him the hauler check as well, seeing as he's already built up some skill and organization, so hey, why not? Oh, that's in reference to Werelizard Hot? Still, same question. Are they hot or are they sweaty? You look at them. What do you think? What do you decide? And Dr. Corgi. Hello, welcome, hi. If everyone is a werebeast, then no one is a werebeast. Really, what ends up happening before your entire the fortress ends up as a were creature is that most of them all die. Most of them will get attacked by a were creature and just perish. The ones who don't tend to be either towards the end of the moon cycle, and so they the other guy transforms before they can get killed, or they kill the were creature first. Alright, we've got this jeweler guy, but I don't really need a gem cutter or gem setter. We already have people assigned. They say they're also a competent miner, so I think what we'll do here is assign them to mining. Yeah, because they don't have any workshops assigned. So, you're a miner now. Congratulations. Chet gets picked. Enter. Done. Oh, and Lawless. Hello, welcome. Hi. You think they are sweaty and stinky. I imagine they smell like pee-pee and poo-poo. I can't really argue against that. Because we go and look at our were creatures, and they are in there, haggard, upset, miserable, throwing tantrums, naked. It's even locked here. Is it all their clothing that's locked? Guess we'll unlock it for them. That way you can actually, you know, get dressed if you want to. I'm shocked none of the werebeasts or anything have been near Goob so far since they all want to have meetings with him. A baron cannot mingle with the plebeians so easily, Welly. But, girl, that's part of your job, though, is to mingle with them, so you can give them pep talks when they're feeling bad. Hello? Bar? What is this? Where did I don't know what that was. I think I accidentally hit some kind of hotkey, and it popped that up. But I don't know what it was. Wait. If you do Control S, this pops up. Trying to use the secret console commands. / give fortress. 400,000 food. Thank you. I hope to God that's a search filter. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's the roleplay menu. /me. Crabs Dwarf. Crabs Dwarved. I don't know what that is. I'm going to save though. Haha. Hee. So tired as Emily drifts off to sleep. A search bar for everywhere would be so handy. Maybe? Like pondering. What exactly would it return you, though, when you search something? Can I have an everywhere search bar for real life? You open up your Dwarf Fortress search bar in real life, and you search for friends, and then you get no results. Oh. Your new name is Grabs Dwarf.
Here's some coins. How does DTS handle this, I wonder? AI to send away lane and conjoy meta.
There you go. That's how it handles it, horse. And thank you for the $5. It's appreciated. Very nice. Thank you. I was more thinking a general bar you could use for any sub-menus. I still have a hard time, just personally, picturing of how, like, what it would be returning you exactly, depending on what you're searching for. If it's searching everything. And it didn't handle it well. Unsurprisingly. Up late last night working on emergency code. Yeah. And now you have to have a meeting about it? Of course, you have to show off and present what you found. I like looking at this hallway too. Hall of mud. The mud halls. That makes it kind of look like this. Yeah, this water system is not running through right now. We're gonna have to open up this top floodgate. Floodgate lever. Activate. Pull. Okay. I have to kind of remember where we were at. I like looking at the... Oh yeah, I think that was one of the things I was considering too, is sticking the guy that... Hey, look at that! Chad at 16 made a pair of fox bone leggings. Hey, how someone could have some artifact leggings to wear. I was gonna stick a trap out for this guy. That way the chat child can wander on top of Tret and get trapped. So I wanted to make a bunch of glass terrariums. How's that progressing? Have I started doing that? Did I do that? I'm looking at the stuff I have and I don't think I see any. If I look over at stocks, and I go over to cages. We've got a whole bunch of copper. Yeah, so it looks like we need to make some more terrariums. Work orders. Aha! I've already put the work order in, so we just have to wait for our manager to go approve that is all. No problem. Huh? Ooh! Snatchers. I feel like trying to make it so that he walks down my trap hall is not really the optimal approach right now. And what's gonna end up happening instead is he's just gonna grab one of the children that are totally playing outside somewhere. That's what's gonna happen. Why is this piece of wood locked? I'm unlocking that. It's freed now. We do need our... My god, I look at this area. There are so few animals in here now. It's so sad to look at. My lack of pet. Oh, Emily, thank you for the bits. As at some point the TTS will pick it up, I'm sure.
Shadow!
There we go.
Yes, Knuckles.
Are we together because I was your only option?
Does that matter?
Ah, it matters to me. Can't you just answer a simple question with a straight answer?
I would figure. Is this saved before the massacre? I don't know. Wait, who? Oh, never mind. This threw me off for a second. Is he just slowly wandering out? Did he? Oh, yeah. He already stole a kid. Say goodbye to Chat Wee One. They're lost now to the gobs. Yep. Goodbye, Chat Wee One. They're gone now. Rest in peace. I guess then we'll have to just cancel their command. And more snatchers? Where? Oh, I think they're gone already, so I guess it doesn't matter. This just has ravens listed. There are no snatchers, unless we just killed them? Oh well. I guess we'll just turn that notification off. We must rescue them! We could try sending one of our military squads over to see if they went. You know what? I had also been peeking at their equipment. And not all of them have backpacks and water skins, so I need to fix that. They need somewhere to keep their alcohol. So if I wander, I should unpause. So if I wander here over to the forges, this one's unassigned. This one is starting with Electrum. Keep doing that. Copper statues, helmets. We'll go to this one for the copper statue maker. And for them, we're going to say we want some flasks. We're gonna go ahead and make some fancy silver flasks. I think we have just normal silver. As I'm looking, there we go. Forged silver flask. We make 20 of them. And as I check the number of silver bars we have, yeah, we have 306 silver bars. We got plenty of that. No problem. I pick up Welly and suplex him into the river. Well, there goes our skeleton, washed away by the waves. Unfortunate. Alright, where check. Lizard, rat. Sad lizard, though. Skip any rats. Okay, that one's trapped in the cell. Just the rock cell with nothing in it. Alright, that's one of the guys that are in the little lizard room. That's me in the terrarium. Oh, this is interesting. You can change what it is, terrarium or aquarium. If I changed it to aquarium, do you think it would make it auto-fill up with water and drown them? There's child in here. Definitely positive then that I did not walk in here and start building anything. Let's find out! I love though when they transform and they still have the little rainbows appearing over their head as if they're a were-rat still playing make-believe. That is a really delayed response. But what? Wait a second. That's Stream Elements twice now, thanking Emily for the same bit donation? Stream Elements, you did it once already. I don't think you need to do it 2 times. Alright, are we misting our room again? Yeah, there goes the mist. Perfect, perfect. You can terrarium the were people? Hell yeah. Because the terrariums are just traps? And so if you trap your were people in a terrarium rather than a cage, boom, that's where they live now. And so now I'm kind of planning to do that with all of them. Gonna put everybody into terrarium, or all the were people, that is. All of the wares into terrariums. Alright. We've got our flasks being worked on. And then we need to make some leather right here, because we need some bags. Some backpacks right there. Backpack. Make 20. Thank you. Alright, so that will cover the bags, and the flasks will cover the little water skins too. And I think we have lots of fabric. You can see just our crates filled with fabric here. That's what we're going to work on. Do we not have a bunch of dye? We have work order for dyeing cloth. I don't know why there's sweet pod seeds stacked on top right there. This millstone has nothing. This one has mill plant. Okay, mill plant. I'm going to choose mash plant into a slurry. And we're going to go ahead and just put that on loop. Yeah. Restarts daily. Let's go ahead and change our quantity to 20 and let them have at it. Who knew all you needed to stop a werebeast's progress was a square of glass? They don't understand. It's like a force field. Trapped in the glass as they tap on it, they're like, what is this magic? This witchery? And they can't smash that because it's magic. They wouldn't be able to do anything. I almost wonder if rather than dumping out on top of statue and instead putting a grate underneath would work better. Because you can see, say here, where there's mist created anyway, and here where there's mist flowing, that'll flow outwards anyway. Of course, it doesn't flow very far. Well, we'll just let that continue running. I love this. I've got to remember this in the future. Maybe set up a large dining hall with terrariums, aquariums, like those restaurants in the 80s. Just an entire wall filled with fish or other exotic creatures. If you could get yourself some giant creatures to stick into terrariums, that'd be pretty good too. All right. Let's go ahead. Flooring. I want to shape up these little side bits a little bit. So, lead block there. And lead block on this right side. And then he needs a pair of eyes. So we'll place them down like so. That's going to be an obsidian situation, because that will be nice and dark. And one on the other side. And voila. We could grab some, say, more reddish toned material and make a square right here so it could be like a nose. Also, Skelebra, hello, welcome. What about a lava room like the dining scene in The Incredibles? You know, we do live next to a volcano. That wouldn't be very hard to set up. Werelizard. Is he oh my god, he's stripping down. I think he doesn't really have much to interact with, so he's just stripping down and throwing his clothes all over the place again. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess you can do that. It's your— He is just picking it up and throwing it around. He's so mad. He's furious. At least he can't deconstruct the door. Though I guess if he could, he would hopefully wander onto the cage trap and get trapped. Fancy barrels being made. I'm a homebody that lives in the backwoods, so my only reference is movies from the 80s. So if places with aquariums along the wall, Fuzzy has no idea if they're still a thing. They got much more fancy. There is a bar that is half sunk in, filled with wine. Costs like $600 a drink. Oh! Got a bunch of mangled bones out here next to the bower's workshop. We could make a bunch of bone crossbows. Make bone crossbows. Bower, why not? It's your thing. Why not make some? Alright, I got ash being made over here. Do I have soap? How much soap do I have? I check my stocks. I pull out my stock menu. Soap. Nothing. Alright, we go back over to our workshops then. Soap maker. Make soap from tallow. I guess I can't do that. If I had oil, if I started growing or making, if I had something that I could get oil from, we could make oils instead? I know less about the chain there. Oh yeah, I was gonna make some more clothing too. Well, let's do that. How about some cloth robes, some cloaks, some dresses, gloves, hoods, loincloths. Did I say mittens already? I don't know. I don't think I need any rope. Do I want shoes? I think I'd prefer leather shoes, but we will make some socks, trousers, tunics, vests. Skip over the silk stuff for now. And then we go to make a yarn bag. Oh, I don't know that I need bags. I guess it's too late. I've already clicked it. We're locking ourselves in. We're just going to make some yarn bags too. Yarn caps. Yarn cloaks. Yarn dresses. Yarn gloves. I accidentally scrolled when I was trying to click on other things. Back to the work orders here. Yarn vests. More clothing with tunics and some trousers. Did I grab socks? I guess I'll grab socks now. And I don't recall where I stopped when I was going from the top down, so I guess we'll just finish with making some yarn robes. Now I'm going to go over to the leather worker here and make up some more shoes. How many shoes do we want? Just a whole pile of shoes? Do I have enough to make 50 leather shoes? I don't know, but good luck, Chat Tanner and Leather. Have a good time making those up. Bye! We do have a bunch of lye made. Look at all this lye. See? Make lye. Make soap from tallow. What if I also put a make soap from oil? Not number of items, but checked daily. Probably we'll just have a whole lot of, we can't make this thing because I don't have any oil. Oh look, we've got Chat Miller over here working on the creation of stuff. What was it? Plants. That's right, plants. They're milling the plants. That's all they do. It's their thing. Please don't make me into a crossbow. Sorry, you're getting made into a crossbow. Ah, another month has passed. It's Werelizard Wererat time again. It's funny looking between the two and how much bigger the Werelizards are. I've also incorrectly labeled this guy. They should be Werelizard. Werelizard. Prowler Pangolo. A check. Completed. Now, where are we at with cages? Have we made any of the terrariums yet? Has any of those gotten made up? Oh, the answer's no. If we go over to our station here, I do see it is in the list. So, what if I make this the highest priority and I say, forget everything else? What? Did it get canceled? Make raw clear glass canceled, needs pearl ash. Make clear glass terrarium, needs pearl ash. Alright, now I have to remember where I can make pearl ash at. I go up to my general work order section, and I actually use it here this time. Make pearl ash. I wish it would show me in the specific area where this is getting made at. But I guess I'll just slap it in here. Make pearl ash. Quantity. You think it's made it at the ashery? That sounds accurate. That sounds like it would be the correct piece. Make potash from ash. Make lye. Nope. Second guess. Over here at the wood furnace. Ash and charcoal. I go over to the magma kiln. I find the pearl ash. It's here at the magma kiln. Magma kiln is where pearl ash is created. Let's make a dedicated work order set. Make pearl ash. Quantity 25. Opening up here too. Restart checking daily. If the amount of pearl ash is less than 25, then make 25. Done. And now we can go over to our general work order listing and delete the other one I made. I personally prefer to be a little bit more micromanagey and assign particular workstations to the different tasks so I know which workstation is doing what, and so I can have specific dwarves at them to hone in their skill. What are in all these crates? Bars? I really need to do something with all of these bars. I have too many bars. I'm drowning in them. Need gem cut gems. Oh, am I running out of cut gems? I can see in here there's a bunch of not moved clear glass gems. So if I go over and look at next to it for this gem output, and it says gems, I do not have cut glass checked, and I should. And now they'll move over these cut glass gems into the stockpile, and then I can actually use them for encrusting purposes. Wonderful! Looking at the ages of your dwarves reminds me of some fucked up Shrek's facts. Huh? Caco checking in on the dwarf stations. That's me, huge eyes, looking around. I like to make multiple orders and customize the amount of workshops that are allowed to work on the tasks, but that's just me. Yep, different people like to take different approaches to how they manage their dwarven workloads. I like to make sure that I just... because some of the skills are kind of distributed, so say... blacksmithing over here, you have metalsmithing, blacksmithing, and weaponsmithing. So the armor smither guy has all of the armor bits in here. Whereas, say, Emily, who's got skills in blacksmithing, most of her stuff that she's working on is related to that skill. I'll be lurking if you need disturbing Shrek lore. I got you. Don't we always need disturbing Shrek lore? Unfortunate, though, that Shrek's uncut 14-inch hog isn't here to hear them, too. Sad. Shrek in the first movie is 108 years old, and Fiona is 22. Follow-up question, though, on that. How old do ogres get? Because that is, quite the age difference. Does Fiona, now being locked into permanent ogre, does that mean she has an ogre lifespan, so she's going to far outlive her parents now? Are polished stones being put into here too? Do cut stones count as polished stones? I'm looking into the crate. I peer into the crate, and I see copper cabochons, and so yes, that absolutely means that the polished stones are included. Shrek lore, he has an uncut 14-inch hog! Wow! Isn't all Shrek lore disturbing? I think so. What else would it be? Oh, Gooblin. What are you banning now? Goob. Barony. Crowns. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. And you are also demanding a tomb now, by the way. I guess I should hop over to my graveyard area. I think I have so much food that there's not enough room to actually store it away in one of the barrels or anything, so it's just left on the ground to rot. Not great. Let me view this stockpile so I can expand it. Done. And then we'll go over to this stockpile and also expand it. Oh, oops. Not what I meant to do. Delete that. Click on this, then paint. And then we expand. Voila. More space. Except, it makes me wonder too. Aha. Oh, this little spot right there needs to be smoothed out. We'll smooth that. And then we need to put down a door. Right here. And then... now all of the rest of our doors are on this outer portion. So I'm going to wait until this spot is smoothed out before I place down door. Uh-oh. It's storming outside. What's the guild hall for? Brewers? Yes, though we don't technically have a brewers guild, I'm making one for them anyway. Ooh, wrong spot. Oh, that one got suspended apparently. Let's keep on expanding out this roof portion. Little bit at a time. Lots of persimmons, so we'll use that. Got a little bit of applewood, but I don't think I want to use that here. We'll go with larch right there, and then finish with... and not finish with some pine, because I need more wood. And I just saw a little pile. Plumwood, yeah, use that one. Alright, great. And now while they're working on that, we can have someone come out and chop down some more trees. I shove Caco's legs out from under her. She tries to hobble around. No! Ah! on the ground. My daughter is dead. Yeah. I deserved it. And Bird Bob. Hello, welcome. Face injured. Hands in pain. Ogres are listed as young till over 400, so I assume they live something like 1,000 on the norm. Oh. Huh. Well, I guess that's how long Fiona's gonna live now, huh? Do you think she would have been able to live that long had she not gotten locked in? Like, or even if she maintained her cursed status going between human and ogre? Would she continue to age in human years or more like ogre years? Ogres are like onions. They live longer than they should. Alright, this should hopefully get us a lot of wood. Though we also only have one lumberjack guy, so it's gonna be kind of a slow process. Will's wife would get killed by falling something. Oh, Chet Crybaby, sad as always. I don't know how to help you. What do you want? What are you thinking about? What do you need? What do you like? They like pudding stone, steel, star sapphire, cave swallow leather, chameleon tooth, the color heliotrope, and greaves. When possible, he prefers to consume anole, maize beer, mog juice, and string beans. He also detests purring maggots. Well, sounds like we don't really have much for him then. I don't think we've made any steel so far. Probably. Manfred knows that he's doomed to die from chopping trees again at some point. Pretty much his fate. Locked in. I'm peeking at the station. Have we made any glass terrariums yet? Have I made up pearl ash for it? Heliotrope color is pretty. Gotta say, the name is pretty too. Not seeing any terrariums here in our cage section either. We're also out of hematite, it looks like. I think we also need to do some more mining out here, because I think my guys might be finished. Oh look, there's hematite! Let's auto-mine that. There's a pop-out. Yeah, there we go. Now we can auto-mine. Get that taken care of. And Dagnardio, hello, welcome! Thanks to the blizzard, I can hang out during a weekday stream. Now, normally you might not go, yay, thanks, Blizzard! But I guess in this case you do? Shark. Or, I was gonna read that as Sharknadio. What no? Stinknardia. Man. Harsh. Nothing. Guess we'll mine out the metals in here. Mine out the metals in here. Nothing there. Next floor. Check. Ooh, little spots here, but it's just hematite and copper. Not any types of gems. Gem area? No. Unfortunate. And it goes down quite a ways on this bottom section here. Ooh, where we have more metals. Dude, shut the fuck up, goddammit, dude! I'm not a piss boy, I'm not! Stop! He's crying! Lawless is ruthless! Oh my god! We're gonna have to ban Lawless for bullying! Oh, Dagnardio! Oh, look at him, he's crying! Extreme! See, look at his sad little eyes, oh! Alright. Almost. I think we might be almost through all of my little mine areas. Oh my god, these... Didn't realize how much I've gotten at some of these floors. Hoo-wee. I think it might be time to, you know, go down to a new one and dig out giant square at them. Aha! Like right here. Alert. This is a tree situation, right? I think just a tree was probably falling onto a nearby tree. I think that's what's likely has occurred here. And if well, Manfred, you didn't die, but you did get knocked unconscious. Hey, look, health history. Back in 11th Timber, 126, you were brought to rest in a bed. Just on the ground in pain in a snowstorm. Unfortunate. Oh, look, you're awake! There they go. Woo! I think that's the only alert, though. Oh, look, King was hunting. It looks like fighting an echidna. Killing Knuckles over here somewhere. There's also a bird flying around, but I don't think he's gonna hunt for that one. Look, there's some more ores, too. Tetrahedrite. Got some prece over here. Mine that out. Some sphalerite. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Some Morian. Yes, don't mind if I do. And then some, not microcline. Microcline and alunite, however. Those are just types of rock. I can't use them. Do you think if I put the lizard hat into a terrarium, he would also stop throwing tantrums? Also, that room up there is getting very full up on water. Going through here. Yeah, we're pretty well loaded up in our little water chain now. I'm gonna re-close this top lever again. Everyone gets to take a little swim whenever they go in. At least they get to enjoy the waterfalls! And then they can walk in here, maybe, you know, splash around in the water a little bit, maybe get a little bit of their own dirt off of them. Ooh, smoky quartz. Yes. And orpiment. No, that's just yellow rock. However, I do like yellow rock. I'm going to dig a big square out right here. Oh, look, we made some lavish meals. Fancy, fancy. We need more cut gems. Well, don't worry. Now I'm gonna have some more materials available for cutting. And then we can have more gems cut. Ting. I know it's been ages since I've been around. Did Dwarf die? I'm heading to the D's section. Nope. Here you are. You're making some pig iron bars. And you've got 2 lovers. Congratulations, Dagnardio. You got 2 of them. Smoke D's quartz. Thank you, Lawless. It's what I'm looking for. Sitting on a soggy chair with sopping feet. Comfortably! With mist flying in your face! If water ever falls directly on top of them, they'll get really upset and think they're drowning and cancel all tasks and cry, well, that's okay, they're in the dining hall! The grass splint statues, yeah, I have a lot of them. So why I, you know, decided to put them in everybody's bedrooms. And in fact, I really should keep on with that, shouldn't I? Now go back over to statue. Alright, copper statue, all of the copper statues, because I think pretty much all of the copper... No, I'm looking at them, yeah. All of the copper statues in there are all the plant scramblings, so we can just go ahead and load off more. You get a grassplin, and you get a grassplin. I
make more.
That's all Emily does these days, is just make copper paint-scrabbling statues. You know what we should be working on, though, is our tavern. I did start up on that. We should make more progress up there, where we can also fill it with paint-scrabbling statues. I demand to make a statue of my dead child and put it in Caco's room and never let you live it down. The issue here is that I, too, am a wererat. So I don't really have a bedroom. I just have a room in the lizard room, and that would... No, wait a second! No, I'm just in a terrarium in the tavern. Sorry, the dining hall. So it would be placing that statue of your kid right next to the terrarium with me in it. And then I would have to look at that statue for all of time. I could do that. Werestant Lizardophony. Or it would be more of a ratophony because I'm a were-rat, not a were-lizard. Unfortunate for there be a were-lizard, but we can't all pick what type of were disease we get caught with, you know? Caco Dwarf died before becoming were-critter. No! I did not die. I am a were-critter. I'm a were-rat. I'm the one that was in the terrarium in the dining hall. Whose room is this? They've just ditched a bunch of clothing on the ground. Messy, messy. Where rat? There rat. Right here. Caco is the one who rats. I am one of them, yes. Hmm? Bear rats? Like naked? Oh, heck. Oh, jeez. Back in the old days of D&D, there were generic rules for making someone a were-anything. So I infected my best friend with were-unicornism. That's pretty good. Alternative forms, too. Were-dragon. Were-axolotl. Does it apply to anything? Could you be a were-jackalope? Little rabbit with antlers? So, but they would do rampant good deeds every full moon. They transform into their unicorn self and say, I must meet a young maiden! I must help the young maiden out! Also, by the way, Gray, hello, hi. Das, hello, hello. And LSD Oni, hey, it has been a little bit. But here you are. Hi, welcome. There are some new ones for the guide to Ravenloft, I believe. Like new were creatures for it. Would a were centaur transform into a full horse? Additional question. If you are something like a centaur, you would still fully transform into some other animal, right? What if... Would there be cases of something like were-goblin? Or were-elf? And so you could be a human that during a full moon transforms into an elf? Or an elf that transforms into a dwarf for full moons? It's even better if they were chaotic evil, so they're just pissed about it when not were. Oh. I've been doing blood work stuff trading, studying. How's my little dwarf doing? I can give him a little peek. I look over at our name listing and look for LSD. Hey, we got D, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. L. I don't see you here. Which could mean one of two things. You died. Or you were in the military squad and got denamed. Because that has happened too. Several of our military squads, because of their promotion and ranks and whatnot, have lost their name. And because I didn't remember who was who in the military squad, if you were someone who actually, like, here's Steven right here. If Steven got denamed, I would not remember that Steven was one of the military dwarves, and so I wouldn't be able to rename him in. And honestly, I kind of feel like that might have been the case for you. The only other way to check is if, say, we look over here at our little grave area and see if somebody is LSD Oni in here. Because if not, then it's a, oops, you got denamed situation. Look, unnamed tome. Oh, look, and now we can see how I need to put in some more graves. Yeah, I think you just got denamed LSD. So let's go ahead and grab one of our military guys. Check. Equip. I'm looking across. How about you can be one of the swordsman people? I grab them. Haha. And then we name them. Right here. LSD Oni. Enter. There we go. Now you're a swordsman. And now I am also taking screen caps of the military squad so I can remember all of their names. Not from here, though. Not from here. I want the equip window. Oh, god dang it. They just named their spear. Alright, now we can take a clip of everybody. Perfect, perfect. And then I post it to myself in other chat. Alright, great. Now I've got that there as a reference. Perfect. I'm glad we haven't had to have any proper battles or anything. Because we can't make use of our medical center right now. North Oakleys and Koboldite. Those aren't ones I care about. Grab it, masterpieces, close that, close Wererats, and we close that. I drive now, I finish eating breakfast. Alright, uh-oh. Diplomacy? The Baron is Goblin of Crownfire, the dragon victims, meets with the elf diplomat, Solor Thrillerithima. You have disrespected the trees in this area, but this is what we have come to expect from your stunted kind. Further abuse cannot be tolerated. Let this be a warning to you. Uh-oh. Elves aren't happy with all the trees that we've been chopping down. How long do I have to wait for them to not be mad at me over tree chopping? Do I still have trees set to chop down? I'm not sure. Maybe that's what I should do with my 100 million amounts of stone, is rather than using wood to make the roof of this place. Like, I have so much stone. I might as well use it as the roof instead. Like, you could go now that I've chopped down all of this wood and be like, well, you know, why not use it? I would say that I need 459 amounts of stone in order to build. But if I look over here, you can see I've got 1,300 microcline blocks. So I'm building the roof with that. And see, if we use blue, it'll be like the sky! Sky simulated. Did they declare war? I don't know how you tell. How can you tell if they declared war or not? We center on our fort. This one looks like dwarves. We've got elves right here. Thank you, Emily. Wow, just a bong. Map civilization. We're at war with goblins. We are still at peace with elves, so we are fine with the elves. We can also look here at what's happening as I look at the number of barons and baronesses from this dwarven civilization. Jesus, that's a lot. There I am. Here are the goblins. The goblins have a master, head chancellor, constable, head advisor, royal chamberlain, a master of beasts, and a chief executioner. Which is, roughly about how many people. I actually think the goblins have a couple more people. Also, Emily.
Dwarf more like Horf down with dwarves up with demon girls.
Thank you, Emmy, for the bits. Alright. Now we can say that we've got our little area right here set up. We put in a door. Oh, look, we can put in one of our fancy encrusted doors, too. Yeah, yeah. Huh? Oh, Elven Caravan is arriving. Didn't bring a wagon, though. I'm kind of looking, though, across my map, and I wonder if they could have even made it here on a wagon. I think they might not be happy if I chop down these trees, but I think I should be able to build out a path that should work. And slowly they build out this top area. Alright, Elven Caravan. Let's grab out some goods for trading with you. Maybe what I should do is just go ahead and trade with some of my bars. I do have a lot of them. Like, I have so many bars that I don't even have all of my bars fitting into crates. There's not enough space. Bins. I do have a, like, look at this bin. It's just filled with Electrum. I'm gonna bring out an Electrum bar bin. We will trade some Electrum. They will have no issue with that. They will not look at me in disgust, scoffing, turning away, and leaving because I'm trading them Electrum. That's safe. This ammo, dangerous. This ammo, dangerous. Not trading them any ammo. None of these bits have messages. Do you mean stream elements there? Or do you mean popping up on screen? Because if true, I think it's just a stream elements issue. I can try refreshing it here. And see if that helps out. Well, there's that. So it should, if it wasn't working previously, it should be fine now. You can see how the stream elements having issues and the fact that delayed 300 years stream elements finally thanking. So they are. Eventually, Stream Element says, okay, I should probably thank this person at this point. And in fact, because it's been such a long time, I'm gonna go ahead and thank him twice. You can see there's 2 Stream Elements messages for Emmy, who only gave 1 bit donation, or gave 1 bit message, cheered 10 bits 1 time, not twice, and yet there are 2 of them anyway. Maybe I should just do the same thing with my armor. I have so much material anyway. I might as well just grab an entire crate and ship it off. I grabbed the box. Is this another crate of Electrum? Yeah. I grabbed the entire thing. How about this one? More Electrum? Perfect. Ship them over. That's probably enough. Stream Elements just napping. I think I think yesterday Stream Elements said that they were updating the Stream Elements bot. So could just be a case that there's some bugs or something. Let's see. Checking the little notifications. Nothing exciting. Oh, it looks like we have a new yak calf, though. That's kind of nice. How is our Ooh. A lot. Oh, yes. Something that we wanted to do in particular, of course, was start putting down some tables and the like in here. Set it up like a nice and proper little bar area. So we can go over here to furniture and put down some tables across the top like it's the little bar spot. So we'll go ahead and use... Oh, but now I'm looking at the glass tables. Kind of tempting. However, I wouldn't be able to have them encrusted if that was the case, so I'm going to put down all of my encrusted tables across the top right here. They'll be like... Besides, they can be like a unibrow! Perfect! Okay, now we need to put down some chairs. Furniture. Chair. Huh. What do we have to pick from here? We have a couple of silver thrones. There's some microcline. There is a lot of silver. I'm going to use the silver. Silver throne, silver throne. This one is amazing. It's double masterworked. I think we need to save that for something for our purposes. Alright, there's another one. We need to have a little stockpile too for alcohols. We'll put it along here at the back wall. Accept. Custom. And then we want our food. As I squint. Aha, there it is. Drinks! Tasty. Not animal drinks, though. Plant drinks, yeah. Because we don't... I guess we don't have any bumblebee or mead, period, so... And Mortis, hello, welcome. If you have glass tables, does that mean the terrariums are done? There probably has been some terrariums made, but I did have those tables before making the terrariums. There were already tables that were made. Let's see. Bar alcohols. Check. They should fill those up eventually. I wonder if I should maybe tell it to grab... Oops, somebody named something, but I didn't quite catch it because it happened at the same moment. I was trying to grab this stockpile right here. Pull. Now I believe this one right here, big area. Take from here. Done. Yes, the drinks. Oh, there we go. Steven named his axe. Got it. Alright. Checks out. It's too bad that I didn't get any steel item made in time. So they're not getting to hang out with cool steel weaponries or armor bits. Oh well. Look, slowly we can see them working on this microcline roof. It looks pretty good. Oh, and Ghostbat, hello, hi, welcome back. 4 more items. That's gonna be pretty slow moving it over because those bar and armor bins are going to weigh a lot more. Oh yes. Did we have any graves made up yet? I don't remember. Where's my hotkey for my graveyard? Aha! There we go. Coffins, coffins, coffins. Burial. Here. I have a lot of coffins, in fact. Wonderful. I'm just gonna go ahead and set it then to use the closest material. Put them all down in there. Perfect. And then we just need a couple of doors to close them all off. These ones, however, we'll want to specifically select. That way we don't use our encrusted doors for them. There we go. And now we can assign Goblin to one of them. In fact, we could just go over here to this andesite one where it's just an unnamed tome. And use it. Plus, Goblin. There you go, Goblin. You got a tome assigned. Apparently you want a grave in here too. Like, I'm assuming... Does it? What does grave mean? Why is it saying you still need something here? Do you need 2 of them? Or is it not fancy enough? Do we need to have a little engraved marker for you? It means it's not fancy enough. Okay. Well, just to dig it deeper here then. And throw in, like, and then smooth out the stone and throw in a statue. It's not enough pewter! Yeah, I could imagine that too. Goob does like his fine pewter. Aha, Goob, speaking of, come on down here to the elves so we can trade with them now. Because we've got all our other stuff brought in. Oh, look! Chat Crater, an herbalist, has gotten possessed. By the way, hello, Mortis. Hi, welcome. Or did I say hello already? I don't remember now. And Cannibal Cake. Hi, hey, welcome. Alright, we're at Goob right now. Busy eating. He's taking a little peek, seeing as he's been called down to the trader area, and he says, yeah, I'll be there soon enough. Am I going to gain giant polygonal boobs from raiding that tome? I don't think so, as Lara Croft did not suddenly gain them when she became a Tomb Raider. She already had them. It's not a requirement. Snake Venom Barrel? Yeah, that would be brought in by the elves, not me. That's an elf thing. Elf situation here. Helmet snake? I don't know what a helmet snake is. Wait. There's Goob. Perfect. Now we can get trading. And we can get a giant magpie and a giant fox. This is really why I want to stay friends with the elves, though, is because the elves have the cool animals, not the dwarves that we trade with. That's right. Giant fox. Helmet Snake is the name of my new indie band. Oh my god. When do you perform? When do you have a show? I would love to go and watch it. Okay, we're gonna take their shoes. I will go ahead and take their boots, too. Shields, though, I can pass on. Don't care about the shields. I will take hoods and gloves. That I'm not opposed to. I don't care about the rings. I don't really want this. You know what? I will take the seeds, because I can. And I take all of the leaves and fruit, of which they have many. Take loincloth, skirt. Don't really care about the rest that's down here. And I will take their instruments as well. Always glad to have more musical instruments that we can throw into our various not taverns, temples. One of my random dwarves got the name Boki Groby Nutter. What? That's quite the random name. Oh my god. Alright, now. It's a 3.5k, huh? That means I could just give them my entire Electrum crate and call it a day. Well, here you go. Oh, wait. Oof. That was a close one. Had I just hit select here and sent it on their way, they would get mad at me. Because this isn't a Hazelwood barrel. So I guess as a result, I don't really want to trade that. I feel like that's going to take me way longer to click through all the bars to hit the 35k. Sorry, not 35k, 3.5k. Big difference. So maybe we'll go ahead and trade off all of the armor bits instead. Go on. Take our metal armors. See, and like no problem. We're there already. Trade. See, and he's ecstatic about it, too. And now to make sure that we remain in goodwill, let's go ahead and gift an armor set as well. See? Breastplate, leggings, helm, greaves, left gauntlet, right gauntlet. Offer as a gift. You are too kind! Ecstatic with the trading. There we go. Hopefully that'll satisfy them. Alright, Goob, you can leave now.
And that's it.
And I just need to have them finish cleaning up in here, because we've still got mangled skeletons lying around. I'd like those taken care of. You can see the big pile of skeletons in here. You can see all the dead animals right here, too. I'd love it if they'd take care of them. Cobaltite disinteresting. You know what? I like that Rinkima is totally sealed in. Well, they kept playing make-believe right there, so I said I just don't want to deal with them. Lock them in there. It's fine. Oh, ha! Ah! Here we are with the clear glass terrariums. They've been made. Created. I'm ready to trap. Okay, I'm looking at the moon also. Is that a moon getting smaller or a moon getting bigger? I can't quite tell. We'll have to wait until it's the third and see which way. Black bear leather shoe? Militia captain. Unrotten possible 2-barrel plants. Blah, blah, blah. Masterpiece. Weather cleared. Do we have any empty bags? Hang on, let me jump over to my clothier here so I can assign a new work order. And put it as a cloth bag. A new cloth bag order. Here, where we actually want to change this. If the amount of empty bags is less than 10, they will create 10 new ones. I thought you had a bag order. I don't think I have a regularly dedicated bag order. I think I made just, you know, a stack of 10 in here, but not one to regularly make sure we have empty bags available. I don't think I ever did that. And looks like Chat Box Springer now has a baby. Congratulations, Chat Box Springer. New child, Zuglar Dolly Dodak. Who are their parents? A parent, Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Chet Box Springer. Chet Box. What did you say? The Pebble Johnson. There we go. That's their child now. Chet Pebble. Small rock. Aha! The moon is getting smaller. Alright, quick. Medical center, medical center. Where's my hotkey for medical center? Aha! I got it. Okay. We unlock the door. I go into... not that section. The build section. For traps. To build cages. Surrounding... wait a second, this is the wrong thing. I need to build cage traps. Here we go, traps. Cage. There. And there. Unfortunately, I can't choose what type of trap is loaded into it. I think we might be able to. If, we moved, say, the cages... those terrarium cages down here into a dedicated stockpile, because then they're going to opt for what's closest, and they'd run there and then run back up. But, Save and continue playing. It's time to get terrariumed. He's gonna be a strong little pebble. Little pebble? Big muscles. Alright, I'm rubbing my hands together in anticipation. We'll go ahead and do a little dive away from here when the game saves, so I can go check on the tavern and see how that's looking. Put down some more tables and benches, maybe. As well as put down a crate for some musical instruments, and we can have that all ready for any entertainers that want to play any music. I wonder if I actually already have any instruments I can place. I do. Put that in the middle. Lovely. Alright, more tables. Oops. Furniture, table. We'll put one right here. And we'll put one on the other side there. And I want some more thrones as well. Chair on that side. Silver, though. We want to keep consistent with material in here. Silver and silver. That gives a little bit of something. I guess we want to put down a chest then as well. Furniture. Chest. We'll put it down here in the little beard tip. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make it one of these fancy encrusted ones too. That one. And then they can stick in some more instruments in there. And now we'll go ahead and assign area. For a meeting area. Wait. Double check. Yep, meeting area. Haha. Just like so. Accept. And then we can assign it as a new in tavern. The sourness of manners? That doesn't sound like an appropriate name. Don't forget about your new animals in cages. Oh, you're right, Fuzzy. I need to go run over to the pasture so I can unload them. We also now need a tavern keeper, which is not going to be Gooblin. Gooblin's already got a job. I don't want to make it the butcher. We could make it the bower. The bower we don't really need to have hanging around making crossbows for us. I can make crossbows out of other materials, you know, metals and the like. Oh, I could have made myself the tavern keeper, but I'm a wererat, so I can't. Sad. I'm in tears. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just make it the bower. Go on, bower. There you are. You're the tavern keeper now. Goblets. Oh, we need to have a stockpile for that. We need to have some more goblets up here, huh? Stored instruments. Or will they stick them all in the chest? Do we need to have a stockpile, or will they just load into the chests? Make a tavern exclusively for werebeasts? Also, this is a joke. Oh, don't be silly. Too good of an idea to be a joke. Tavern brawls. Infecting the world. Monthly. Okay. One more thing I'm honestly going to do, too, is I'm going to go ahead and grab traps. And we're going to put some cage traps here, just in case anyone starts making trouble. If they try to leave after making mischief in the little tavern, they'll get trapped. I think it would also probably be a good idea to put some traps around here at my main entrance area. Again, same situation of if anybody starts making mischief and I haven't caught it, and so they try to enter the fortress via the main entrance, they'll get trapped. Which, of course, we do have this extra little row of traps anyway, but hey! More is better! People in tavern need a stockpile. Okay, so it has to be a specific stockpile. It cannot just be loaded into the chest like that. Got it. Okay. Well then. We'll put a little 4x4 at this part of the beard. For goblets. Should probably make more of, honestly. Finished goods. Type. Goblet. Any material. But never artifact. Never put your artifacts in your tavern. I feel like that's just asking to get robbed. Tavern mugs. Enter. Alright. Great. Got that done. Speaking of, I'm looking over here at my magma furnace, and it just has sand and glass blocks. Sounds like a situation. Wait a second, did I close out their make more glass orders? think I did. I should have them make more goblets. Or raw glass is what I'm thinking. Make raw green glass. Put it in here. And have that as a regularly scheduled thing to do. Amount of raw green glass. And then we'll also make some for raw clear glass too. Seeing as I'm making all the pearl ash for it now. And then we finish off with making some more green glass goblets, because I like them. We need a lot of them. We need lots of goblets. I say 50. Go crazy. I'm sure we've got a ton of sand, to be honest. If I look over here at sand. Sandy clay. Yeah, wait, we only have... Powder here says we have 239, but I guess we only have 4 yellow sand. But that is also not in bag, and I think that they list it differently because of that. I'm not sure where that's being thrown. If we go into your bags... seed, flour, quicklime... What partially might be happening here in capping some of my sand gathering is just the amount of bags I have. Or I could even just straight be using it up since I only have 10 sand collected at a time. So maybe what I should do is increase the collect sand now. I say 50 sand. Get a lot of sand for me to use. Click. Plus. Wait, that's not quite what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do. Okay, I'm pretty sure this... Yeah. This right here going, ouch, ouch, hot magma! That's just from the area below. We don't actually have to worry about digging into any magma on this same floor. So we're just gonna open this area up more. Ding, which means we're gonna have to come back and babysit them and have them constantly re-dig that out because they're constantly gonna get over and be like, wait a second, but it's hot over here. So that'll take a little bit. And now I need to make sure I hop back over. What is that? A pile of sand. Oh. Aha! Okay. This is what we want to keep an eye on now. To make sure that these cage traps are all set up properly. Ready to go to trap this guy. Okay, that has gotten destroyed, so we can put down another cage trap. Cage? Wait, not cage. Trap. Cage. Wait a second. Wait, that kid just ran off. Oh, hang on. Where'd they go? Just now, when everyone else came down to build, they left. Where are you? Yeah. Where? Oh, oops, I have the sorted opposite order. There we go. Okay, chat child. You. I can't believe they've entered in here. Of everywhere you could have chosen to go, you said, yeah, I'm gonna hang out with the rest of the were animals. Alright then, I can work with this. Let's delete this cabinet right here. Or maybe I just, lock this door. Maybe that's what I do. Maybe I just don't worry about anything else, you know? It's not like the kid needs to be in this little area. We can always keep an eye on them and see if they move or anything, and then we could lock them into a more specified zone, but otherwise... I'm good with this. Why? Thanks for moving yourself here, chat child. I guess that just means you're not going to get terrariumed. Which means I can rebuild the bed that was right here. And I can cancel the rest of these constructions. Alright. Build. Furniture. Bed. Here. I'm not going to use one of my encrusted ones because I want to use that for the bedrooms. We'll put down a pine bed here. I don't know the one that's on the floor. It's a pine bed, so we're just going to rebuild the exact same one. Alright. Alright, we're good. Kids taken care of, and now our medical center is safe to use again. Excellent. Wonderful. And look! We've already got visitors coming in here to our tavern. Wow. Something else we should do is make a little hallway here. Maybe cancel our construction of the microcline coffer right there. And instead, we can put it down this bottom section of the beard. And then we can have a little pathway that branches out right here. And then we'll have some little bedrooms for, you know, any long-term visitors. A little inn area. Ooh. We should also go ahead and start working on a dungeon, too. We dive down. Alright. So, these floors I'm going to kind of preserve still as being bedrooms, but here in this huge open spot, let's go ahead and start designing a dungeon. So, in order to make dungeon rooms comfortable for my dwarves, if I ever need to cage up one of my own people, I want them to all be a larger 3x3. Gonna make it out of all the alunite blocks. Here. More alunite. Here. This will give us several. Ooh, do I want to make a different door type, though? Rather than using the existing quartzite that we have? We'll make the hallway 2 pieces thick, too. Might as well. I mean, no need to be stingy with space. And Yogs! Thank you for following. Appreciated. I'm also going to cancel out all of the little in-between sections right here so they have a spot for the doors. I just want to get all of the dungeon spots laid out first. Like so. And then we just need to go into the interiors. Looking. The goblets and instruments stored in chests are for the keeper and performers to force feed patrons and drinks. Got it. Okay. And then boom. And then boom. And there we are. Then I just have to cancel all the interior sections here. Well, let's see. I think... There we go. If I use that task, then just very quickly I can delete all of the door spots. And voila! I'll follow anyone using alunite flooring. I have so much alunite here on my base. It becomes a hill. Why not use it? I have so much of it. I'm basically drowning in alunite. Whee! Oh, wait a second. Rubicel? I think that's some gemstone. Oh, I've mined it out, so it doesn't matter. Now I need to finish off right here. Close that. Good with that. Alright. Let's expand out. Whoop. Perfect. And you know what? Seeing as I have now more space for here, I might as well expand out our green glass block section, or whatever's in these boxes. Plus, expand. There, now there's more space right there as well. You know, I had that one gem setter guy that I think I made a planter. What I almost should have done instead is made a second jeweler workshop to make 2 gem encrusters instead. Look at that! Foxbone armor stand! Fancy, fancy. And, oh. But right after I see that LSD was looking and going like, I kind of like this sword. Boom, they name it seconds afterwards. Okay, if you say so. We are slowly bringing up our stocks of steel, though. Like, look, we're at 82 right now. Yes, the stabber! Named objects. Hang on, I don't know what your dwarven name is. Let me go see that real quick. LSD Oni. Here you go. You are the Doc Roughness Bolts, or you're the Doc at least. I don't know what your first name is. So we're looking at named objects for the Doc. Unless you're not listed here like that? Well, you named a short sword, so I'm assuming it is, yeah, yours right here, because we've only got 2 swords named right here and down here. And I wasn't paying attention to what the pop-up said for you. So I guess it's the Trip Colts one. You make the Colts covered in drip? Is that the case? Yeah, it does say, with LSD Oni, the Swordmaster. So yeah, it's yours. I burst back into the chat. Hi, Emily. Hi. Welcome back to the stream. Right up over here, our little were-rat child decided instead of getting caught by the traps that it would go ahead and do us a solid and wander into our were-lizard room on its own. So now the kid is right here playing make-believe on the bed. And I guess I'm going to unlock all of these items now. That way he can get dressed again. Did he break the bed down? Yeah. Do you want to rebuild that were-lizard hut? Do you want your bed back? Do you want access to your plum wood bed again? We go into furniture. We look for the bed. It didn't let us put it in that bottom right corner, which I think might be because that's where the altar used to be. There you go. Whenever you feel like building it, you can. I don't know if you ever will because you're still upset, but hey. Adults too sometimes make believe on the bed. Right now, though, it's just the kid doing it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Damn, I clicked the pasture. Plus. To the bottom. Yeah, oh my god, this magpie looks crazy. Alright, magpie and fox, add it in. Come on, join everybody else. And slowly. Our ceiling's completed. And now we have to wait for the animals to be unleashed. And that's right, Emily, from the elven traders, we did get a giant fox. We'll be able to see it soon when it's released into the animal pasture here. But we'll have to wait for that. Alright, check through all those tasks. Oh my god. Well, that's what the giant fox looks like. Big fox! Woo! Huge! Look at him in there! Relieved after being released from confinement, too. They look around and go, oh yes, this is so much better. I'm also needing to unassign Jane Deere from this station because she can't do it anymore. There's no way. So I have to have someone else start working on milking animals instead. Is there anyone good at milking? Manfred is, you know? Manfred. When you aren't out there chopping trees, why don't you go ahead and milk some animals? If only Jane Deere was a weredeer, then it would have been poetic. I know, we haven't had any big rabbits so far, Grav. It's not fair. Oh, but speaking of that, let's head down the hallway. We can put in the door now. Door. Here. Quartzite door. Put in some pants grablin statues. One up here, and one down in the corner. And we could put a little artifact pedestal in here too. Furniture. Display. There. Triple line obsidian. And then maybe like a table in the middle of the room too. Let's go ahead and use one of the encrusted. Ooh! This is the perfect opportunity to use this singular clear glass table we have access to. And then we'll go ahead and put a fancy chair on either side of it. One silver throne and one silver throne. I pet my cat and his eyes rolled back, very relaxed. Ooh, so relaxed. Just eyes rolling back into the back of your head. Released from the indignity of living with elves. Picture this though, albino. Since we have the tavern now built, elves can now visit us on the regular. I also need to identify what some of my artifacts even are so I can put them in here. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Should we put some pants in here? It is just general treasure. Let's put in the faction. The faction drenches. The battle of emancipating. Alright. Assign new display items. Put these in here. What were they called? Leggings? Foxbone leggings. Check. And then they can place them on here. Now we can assign new meeting area. This spot. Accept. Plus. New guild hall. For the brewers. We just gotta find them. Jeweler, woodcrafter, leather, weaver, glass, glazer, wax worker, fishery, farmer, cook, thresher, butcher, dyer, a brewer! Yay! They're here now! We're putting them in! Let's also change their name. The humorous shovels? Not really fitting for an alcohol guild. I believe it was Chansey and Grav that are our two brewer people. So, Grav, who has been in particular demanding the Brewers Guild. What do you want to call it? Oh, you gotta go off to meetings now, Fuzzy? Alright, I hope your meetings are all good. Have nice time at work. Bye, bye. A guild? Yeah, you don't technically have a established guild right now, but I am still making you guild hall. You can just think of words that you want to attempt, and we can start slapping them in. Like, there was ale up here. So if you did, like, ale, like if it was even the Hall of Ale, as an example. The Hall of Ale, the Room, the Block, the Ace of Ale, the Arm of Ale, the Artifices of Ale, the Aunt of Ale, the Aura of Ale, the Bath of Ale, Battle, Beast, Bear, Bee, Bees, Beetle, Belches, Berry, Berries, Bird, Blister, Boar, Boat, Bodices, Bog, Boils, Bolts, Bunny! Alright, Bunny is an option. How do you want it positioned? The Bunny of Ale? The Hall of Bunnies? The Ale of Bunny? Where do you want it? Where do you want your bunny to exist, Grav? The Bunny of Bunnies? The Bunny of Ale? The Bunny of Bunnies. Hyphen Compound. I guess ale is not a choice there. Ale's only a choice up here. Ale, the bunny, Ales, the Bunny of Bunnies. I'm not sure alcohol exists as a choice anywhere else. Do they have any sort? The bunnies of ale? The bunnies? Of ale. Alright. Done. There's your new guild hall. You don't have a guild established, but that's okay. You have a hall anyway. There you go. Now you brewers can hang out in there or whatever. Okay, I was also noticing several broken bits of leather armor. So, navigating us over here to the leather workstation where we're making some leather shoes. There are bins here of a bunch of leather bits, though, it doesn't seem like all of them are bad. I'm not sure what our archery team's looking like. Maybe that's what I should do here. Wing lizards. Bam. Wait. Check. Equip. Looks like we need some more shirts, pants, helmets, gloves, and shoes. Let me just do a little bit of screen cap. I don't remember what I had it set to well. I'm gonna have to go double check that. Alright, work orders. Plus. Let's see. We want some shirts. Some mail, breastplates, something. I don't recall what they're named. Let me just look through here. Vest, perhaps? It just has it labeled here, say, as armor. I guess it is then just at the top right here as armor. Alright, make 10 of them. And then we want some more leggings, or they might call them trousers. Alright, leggings. And then we wanted some gloves. And then we'll get some high boots. Maybe even greaves. Greaves might have been... No, greaves are not in there. No worries about them then. Leave them. Abandon them. What? Is Child over here beating up our poor leather worker? What the heck, dude? Look at this! The dwarven child punches the leather worker in the head with his right hand, bruising the muscle through the two-humped camel leather hood. Oh my god! Oh, our poor leather worker! Look at them! They're hurt! His ability to grasp has been somewhat impaired because he's all beaten up now. Dude, we really need that dungeon so we can throw the kid in there. Oh, jeez. Oh, look, there's already people hanging out in here. It has only members can visit and already noted if the guild is established. So because there is no established guild, anyone can enter in. So, no requirement. So you can see how lawless right now, and Chat Boxbringer and Chat Box the Pebble Johnson are both hanging out in here. Socializing apparently too. Wow. Having a nice conversation with each other. All of my rooms, yeah, they have all got chests in here. All clear. The Pebble! Yeah! It's because they're Dan. If I switch over to them here, is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So since they're just the child of The Rock, they're the Pebble. Just a little guy, you know? Look, already a few people hanging out in here. We've got miners hanging out in here. We've got several of our dwarves hanging out in here. GLRP even laying himself out on the table for Sazir Avozdalzat to admire. Wonderful. Beautiful. Admirable. Did we have migrants come in? I've got the little marker for it, and I didn't look at it soon enough, so that notification died. Oh, we did get some people here. Now, what was I pondering earlier? About having a new jeweler station? We could make one of these people then. Instead, work as just a new planter to work. You had the planter that was an expert already? I know I had several people that were planters. But the one that I had newly named that was a gem cutter. Not in here. If I can find them, unless they have auto rejobbed. There we go. No, that's not them. Chat gets picked. I assigned them to be a miner. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna make them be a gem cutter now instead. So we're going to uncheck mining. We're going to rename them as Chat sets up gems romantically. Or romantical, I guess, because that's what fit in the box. Romantical. Alright. Now we go down here so we can set up a second jeweler workstation. Which means this little corner right here I'm going to cut out. Plus, erase. And voila. And in fact, because I really want to continue up this little order, I'm gonna cut out one extra row. That way, my next jeweler station can be nicely, properly spaced out on the right there. It also needs to be made out of the same material here. I think it's quartzite. Yeah, quartzite. And I suppose I will go ahead and just... Should I bother to stretch it out right here? I guess so. Might as well. What is the next big project? In Dwarf Fortress here, I would say making the dungeon. I need to make the dungeon. The dungeon needs to be made. In fact, I need to set up a hotkey so I can auto-jump to my new dungeon. Wait! I made more graves over here. I need to assign the tomes. Check. Accept. Wait a second. I accidentally... Oops. Delete that. I did not set it to multi-room. I just had it as paint. I want it to be multi to automatically set the areas. Done. There we go. And then we need to expand out Goob's area. And then polish the stone so it's fancier. Most of your criminals are kids. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Alright. Down. Yay! Prison room! Okay. Hotkeys. Crafting beds, hospital, watering system, lizards, graveyard, hot lizard in my area. Do I still need hot lizard in my area? I feel like I don't. I think I might have... See, like, lizards right here already set up. Well, here's dungeon now. Center. Alright. I'm also, you know, I might as well go wild. I have so much alunite. I might as well take advantage of it, you know? I've got 1,200 still. What am I going to do with it? I might as well use it for flooring. Make all of the dungeons pink. Yay for pink dungeons. I think it's so dumb you can't send a mason to, like, engrave an already made slab. Do you mean one that is placed down on the ground? Because if so, I would agree with that. As, again, still frustrating that you can't sort any of your dwarves in any of these menus. It's really frustrating. You know, when you're trying to assign to areas, like the burrows, you can't sort them, so they're just all in this one big chunk. What is this triple exclamation point? Oh, I think that's rumors now that I have a tavern finally. Look at that! Human Spearman has shared many tales from beyond Crownfire, the dragon victims. Wow. You always need hot lizards in your area. That is true. Like, what's the situation where I don't want hot lizards in my area? I almost want to say don't tell me, because I don't think I want to know. I would never want to know the situation where you don't want hot lizards in your area. I would rather live in ignorance, saying yes, every situation you will always want those hot lizards. If I ever need to go out and meet up with a hot lizard, it needs to be in my area. Otherwise, that's going to be a long drive. Hot lizards in the state next to you. That's a long way to go for a hot lizard. They have to be hot. They're cold-blooded. They'll be cold. That's why. That's why they need the heat, though. Because without the heat, they'll get too cold and they'll perish. I got it suspended. Resume that, please. Finish it off. And then we can start putting up some doors, too. Quartzite door and quartzite door. Hope that dog's not gonna be in my way forever. Oh, I moved out. Okay, now we're also going to need to start putting in the chains. All of these rooms will also need beds. So let's go ahead and grab the beds. We'll put them right here in the middle. That way our illegal criminals have somewhere to sleep. And in the middle of the room are going to be the chains. We've only got 6 copper chains. That's not great. Let's go up to our craft area then. Oh, craft dwarves, I need you. I require your, services. We'll make Emily do it. Chain. Do we use copper, though? I have so many bars of every kind. Why use copper? I can use iron. I've got so much. I could even make it all silver in there. I should make them out of electrum. Hell yeah. Work orders. Plus. Electrum. Chain. Yes, yes! Make 20 of them. Lead chain. But Electrum's so much fancier. Give them some issues. Oh, but the main people that are gonna be in those rooms right now are just dwarven children. I don't think I want to cause my dwarven children issues, you know? We don't need lead poisoning for our kids on the long term. Workers. Plus. Yes, chat sets up gems. Romantical. You're in here now, and that's all you're going to do forever. Okay, let's hook up our stations. How do we have it? I'm just going to screen cap this so I can more easily set it all up. Bam. And then we go over here to the right station so we can grab it. So we want to grab from the gem output right here. And then we want to grab from the stuff to encrust. And then we want to pick it up from the desired to encrust here in case there's any specific things I want to put down. And then they drop it down into the big gem encrusted pile. Yay! Done. Now we go to work orders. Where over here you can see they're encrusting a bunch of stuff. We're doing the same over here. But what if we divided it up? I feel like that might be what we want to do here. So rather than encrust furniture, what is this top one? I think it's cut gems with cut gems. Yes, so we can keep it there. And then this one is encrust gems. You know what? Frick. Forget it. Work orders plus. We're going to have it encrust furniture with polished stones. I'm going to set that to 20. And then we're going to have this set as encrust with cut glass, maybe? I think those would be the best choices to have, and then we'll have the other station with the more experienced gem setter use our nicer, you know, cut gemstones. Wait, that's ammo. But what if we started encrusting ammo too? Okay, not ammo, not finished goods. I guess we do want to finish some goods, though. We'll have encrust finished goods. We'll keep it at 10. Encrust furniture with cut glass as well. And we'll go with that set. Alright, and then we just want to make sure that loops. Alright, loop that. Loop that, go to the bottom. That'll have our other piece where we can then also loop it, and there we go! New jeweler workshop set up. I'm also peeking over here. Do we have slime working on this forever? Does slime have enough materials to be constantly working on it? I think because of our supply of rock here, they're able to be constantly working on polishing stuff. Because if I look over in my bin, you can see the main thing I have in here are all of those polished gemstones. So, perfect! Alright, great! What do we have in here, then? Polished stones? That one was the cut stuff. This one is cut glass. Cut glass. I guess then, instead of having cut glass for the furniture right here, we've already got polished gem. Instead of having finished goods with cut glass, let's swap that around and have finished goods with polished stone. And then we'll loop that. There we go. Polish these. Yada yada, bad joke. I give my dwarven children lead toys. Works fine for them. As all of Emily's children then look up, like a tear in their eyes, crying from the fact that you can look at them and they are clearly showing signs of lead poisoning. Someone, help them. And look at that, we're in early summer now. Game saves. And we'll have our dungeon set up, and then we can start locking off these... Really, this one dang kid that keeps throwing tantrums, the other guy that now has been throwing tantrums is one of our lizards, and there's not too much we can do about that, and on the other hand, there's not reason I really care about that. See, this guy, don't care. Not my problem. Ooh, attached to a steel short sword. That's a good weapon to get attached to. Soon. Chat crybaby. Oh, do you think they're logged now in the justice section? Yeah, they have been. Injured party. Chat butcher. Let's go interrogate. Uses chat crybaby, huh? Alright, alright. Interrogate. 2 witnesses. I guess we interrogate the child. Cold cases. We'll leave those all alone. Fortress guard, yeah, just Dwayne The Rock Johnson, because he's the only one there. He wants to have 14 rooms, though. 14 areas with the chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only got 10, so we're going to have to open up the area just below here so I can make some more dungeon cells. Or we could go to the left too, but I've already assigned it to below, so I guess that's where it's happening. Alright, I love the fact that Chat Tyke is playing in one of my dungeon cells. Huh? Uh-oh. The dogs spotted them. Quick. Grab the our military dwarves. 1, 2, 3. Play. Confirm. I think the dogs might have successfully scared away the snatchers. In fact, the dogs are killing them. They're dead! Nice job, dogs. Truly, the real heroes here. Maybe I should have a couple of the military dwarves, like, hanging out at the entrance or something? I don't know. I bet all the snatchers are gone by now anyway. Yeah. Yep. They all ran away after getting attacked by dog. And Shy Guy, hello, welcome. I accidentally fell asleep the second I came home. Surely this won't lead me to staying up at 3 a.m. Shy Guy, the main way you're going to end up staying up until 3 a.m. is by playing SS-13 again. We all know you're trapped in the SS-13 realm. You don't need to pretend. We know the truth. And now, since I have built up the roof here, it's all enclosed, all locked off, I'm going to abandon this staircase. Don't care about that one. And we are going to deconstruct this staircase right there. And now we're going to start building out a pathway area around our trading center with the roads here. So just like so. Building present. Alright, we'll take it slow. 1. Okay, but what if we made all our path out of electrum bars too? I know we have a lot of lead bars, but there is a lot of electrum. They're gonna get some electrum roads. I'm not entirely sure about the tree. Will the elves get mad at me if I chop down singular tree right there? Fort value skyrockets and the next rate is gargantuan. That's okay. I have 2 super masterfully trained military squads and an entire trap hallway. That'll be a way to challenge how everything is set up. Maybe I should make some more... Oh, look. Chat weapon wielder bestowed the name Almistar upon Iron Shield. Which means weight knowledge. Makes sense for a shield. And TV, hello there, howdy, welcome. Shy Guy out here gaslighting himself. No snatchers if you give dogs scritches. Secret tunnel, above ground path, above ground path. It's out there next to my pasture, it's fine. They didn't give you a tree felling limit, so cut as much as you want. I rub my hands together. You know what I'm gonna do, though? I'm gonna come down here to this magma forge, and I'm gonna make them make some more discs. Just iron, though. Go ahead and make 50 of them. Thank you. Oh, I didn't realize Gooblin had enacted a mandate. Oops, sorry, Goob, I had no idea. I also noticed that the captain of the guard, Chat Dwayne The Rock Johnson, does want to have some more stuff in his room. He says, I need weapon rack, armor stand, and a chest. So I need to find his bedroom, and we also need to make him a dining room. Alright, Chat Dwayne The Rock Johnson, where's your bedroom? If I go to places, does it tell me the bedrooms? It does, but it also doesn't sort them very cleanly. Dwayne? Dwayne, I guess we would want to look for a longer name in general. Even looking down at the right side here, say, looking for Militia Captain as an example, that'd be another way to find him. Oh look, there's Gooblin. Gooblin's easy to spot because his name is so long. I'm hoping it can be a similar case for Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Does he not have a bedroom? Are all of these rooms taken? Nope, these ones over here are not. Okay, plus.
Look, there's Chet Fox the Pebble Johnson.
That's not who we want. I could also see if Dwayne The Rock Johnson's wife had claimed the bedroom. That as a result, it's getting listed under her name rather than his, so he doesn't come up in that other bedroom list. Either way, we'll just go ahead and reassign him to here. Aha! Yeah, see, he already has quarters somewhere. We're going to go ahead and just assign him a new one, though, because that's going to be easiest. He's here now, right here. So now we need to upgrade the quality by putting in those military requests. Alright. There's an encrusted weapon rack. And then there is a encrusted armor rack. Immaculate. Fancy. We could even give him one of the artifact ones. We give him the artifact for his bedroom. Because I can, since I have the supply. Just cut his salary in half? But I already don't pay him. I don't pay any of my dwarves. Don't tell them, though, because, I'm afraid they might get mad at me. Chat Zoomer, this isn't your bedroom. There we go, get out. Yeah, get out of here. Hey. Huh? Chat and Military's naming his spear. Okay, but what if we also put a statue in here? What if we also give him a statue of an encrusted statue of a mer person? Right? Just back there in the corner? Okay, since it's also been a little bit, why don't we go ahead and continue setting up some of these bedrooms? Got tons of doors encrusted now. We'll put them all down. Look, I wonder if we have it. No, okay. I'm looking at my number of doors. There's no way there's enough to finish this entire floor. But it'll get us closer. Slowly, we will complete all of these bedrooms with finely encrusted furniture. It does take time, but I swear it'll pay off. All of the dwarves will be so impressed by their bedroom qualities. Oh, dang it. I think that was just a normal bed. Oops. Bad click. Not skilled. There we go. Back to the encrusting. And then, wha-bam. Alright, left side done, right side done with beds. So now we just need the bottom direction, and I think maybe I might have just enough beds to finish off here. Yeah, wonderful. There we are. And then I could just put, what, 2 beds down here at the next floor? Oops, not that bad. Not that bad. It was 1 bed remaining of encrusted. Right there. And let's see how many cabinets we can do now. Furniture. Sometimes it takes me a moment to— oh no, I've just noticed! This poor cabinet room right here. There is no bed. No one can sleep in the room now at this rate. We don't even have a sleeping bag that someone could roll down on the floor. Forget maidenless, they're bedless. Oh. Well, at least they have somewhere to store their their clothing. They're dwarves. Rock is fine. Yeah, tell that to the dwarves that yell at me for having to sleep on the ground. Oh look, we were getting some migrants arriving. Also started raining. Oh look! Goblin got re-elected! Yay, Goblin! Congratulations! Do you think that he keeps winning elections because nobody else is running against him? Because everybody really likes him? Or nobody cares, so they go, just reassign the last guy. Just put him back in power, it's fine. I've had no issues with him. Here we go. Alright, now we can multi-paint in their bedrooms. Multi. Everywhere down here and up there on the right. And there we go, 19 new bedrooms created. Done. We have the rest all done? I think so. Looks good. So now we just need to put... Now we just need to finish all of our rooms with fancy scramblings. And it looks like there's a military dwarf staying in this room. So it looks like we're gonna have to put a chest in there for them to load away their food at the end of the day. There we have another one. We'll do the same thing for them. Put a chest next to their bed. Wait a second. They don't even have a cabinet in here. There's rooms up here that don't have cabinets. Oh, horrible. We're going to have to make some more cabinets and get encrusting, huh? It needs to be designated as a bedroom for someone to claim cabinet for storage. I'm aware. Amount of friends and social skills relate to being elected, I think. So if we go look at Goob, he'll have tons of friends. Or will he have just a few friends? He just happens to have more than everybody else. Gooblin's just winning his mayorship because he knows people and he says, hey, friend, would you vote for me, please? And they go, yeah, okay, Goob. Food? Any signs of food? Anyone dumping their bowls of porridge on the ground that I've missed? Yes, right here. Chest. Okay, where next? Okay, that person got chested. Okay, I think I've been through all of them right now. So we'll leave. I wonder how the general military floor is looking. Oh, you know what? I should even check the dining room. Is that still misting in here? My misting setup, I find, is suboptimal. Okay, there is still enough water in here. And it is continuing to flow through. But I think it might be a just barely situation because I don't see anything really flowing up here. We're gonna have to open up the top floodgate again. I do not have the ultimate setup for these misters to really work the best. Oh well, I mean, it kind of works. It needs a better setup though. Okay. How's everything going? Oh my god. This is what happens when you open up the brewer's room, apparently. It becomes incredibly popular. Everyone wants to hang out in here. There's also a little turkey walking around. I think you need to be put away, dude. Go hang out in the pasture. I know you're somebody's pet, but... Oh, look. We've also got a new water buffalo from somebody that's migrated in. Dogs, 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 dogs. Dogs, dogs, dogs. So many dogs and rabbits. Getting overloaded in dog and rabbit. You're right. Oh, look. Now we've got a couple of geese over here laying eggs. Let's lock that. And then we can have even more geese running around. Yes, yes. Wonderful. Do not interact. Do not take these eggs. These eggs are for hatching. We're gonna have so many, because we have, what, 6, 8, and 3? Woo! I think the only thing that my poor, that really king, he seems like he's our only hunter, if not at least the main hunter. But I only ever feel like I see him killing echidnas. I think the only animals that really show up for me to hunt are these echidnas. It's kind of sad. This volcano land, barren of animals. Alright. Wait, the dungeons. We keep back over here. We need more dungeoning. I hope you like my food I bring home. Of course, everybody loves the food. Big food fans. I hope, anyway. Imagine if they're all getting... you bring home the echidna, and everyone looks at you, tears in their eyes. How could you do this to Knuckles? And then they all turn around, running away crying, and you look back and you're... But it's not Knuckles, it's not even red, just because they're the same ant. Oh, they're gone. Oh. How do you think that volcano formed? I don't know how you've lasted so long without saying how long it takes to drain into the countryside. See, I'm generally not extremely tempted to bring havoc and destruction to my fortress. I'm usually pretty satisfied just looking at the volcano next to me going, ah yes, this is my home. You have to be kidding me. Ah! Hi, Ponroko. Welcome. Applause for you. You know, Andrew suggested the idea of having a channel point redemption for a laugh track, or just sitcom sounds in general. So what if we had sounds that you could play by channel redemptions, by channel point redemptions, to make laughing happen, or applause happen, booing happen? That'd be pretty good, right? That's your call, but I can still ask for people's opinions. Not like Chansey. Chansey added on a nut button to his stream that's just in the Microsoft Sam voice, something like that. It just says nut. I could see that working. I always like the sitcom aw sound. It'd be so good. We look at baby animal on stream and you activate the sound and it's just like, oh. Chansey has it via extension so they don't gotta do it each time. Well, that would be the same setup I would be aiming for here. I'm not going to set it up so I have to manually do it every time. Yeah, no way. No thank you. Alright, doors. You used to use your soundboard to do stuff like that. Yeah, well, I would still have my own soundboard where I can make my own sound effects, but it's not the same as, you know, people here in chat being able to do it. Not the same. Alright. The remainder doors. Put down. Did this one get canceled? Yeah, someone was probably standing right there when they tried to do it. Okay, now we just need the beds. And then we need to put down the chains for everybody. Okay, we have real quick pause. Since we have 2 encrusted beds, I'm going to hop up to the bedroom areas and identify rooms that don't have beds in them yet. Check, check, check. Aha, there's some over here. Encrusted bed? Encrusted bed. And then we can leap back over to our dungeon area, just use the closest material, and very quickly put down the rest of the beds. Voila. Next, we want the chains. Rope chain, select material, right here in the middle. We've only made 7 so far. Heck, kind of making it a little bit slow. Need to speed up that chain making. Personally, I don't actually like it when chat does a lot of sounds, which is why I use the bits thing sparingly. The sounds can get a little disruptive. Which can be a two-part situation, then. Of one, just putting a limit on how many times that the channel point redemptions can be used. I think there might be a timer that I can put on them as well, so so you can only use them so frequently, which would prevent, say, spamming of one of the commands or the redemptions. There's things I can do to mitigate that if people think that it might get too spammy, and even then, if I do put them on and there's a general, like, you can give me feedback, critique, and go, excuse me, Caco? I think the sound effects have gotten a little bit too much, please. And we could always adjust from there. Are these kids walking into these dungeon rooms, installing the chains, and then just playing make-believe afterwards? God dang kids. Microsoft Sam Nut with realistic refractory period. Woo! I thought the feedback channel got removed. I did, but part of the reason I removed it was because I wasn't really getting feedback beyond just compliments, which wasn't really what I was wanting. The compliments are appreciated and all, but if, I put it up and I'm not getting people going, hey, I think there's these things that could be done, blah, blah, blah. No one has said anything negative about the bits TTS. Yeah, the same situation, I guess. But if people also feel like they can't or shouldn't, no one's going to bring it up as a concern that way either. Which I kind of picture as being a general case. Because, well, there is the idea of you can run your stream however you want to. It kind of simultaneously adds this feeling of I shouldn't say anything at all because the streamer can do what they want, so I shouldn't raise any concerns to them. I'm not a streamer, I got nothing good to say for feedback. That's fine, I didn't say that's a problem. Just as Grav is also saying, I have no ideas about feedback. Yeah, so, same case though for that feedback channel. Was, if nobody had anything to say, that's fine. But if people end up only using it to give me compliments, that's not what I want. If I wanted a compliment channel, I can have a kiss my ass channel, you know? The ass kisser channel. Kiss up to Caco. Send her many compliments. But yeah, anyway, I ultimately mean it in a positive manner, I suppose, as I've only got so many people here, so I want to have the people that are here enjoy my stream, so if I ever want to try out something different, it's not straight up a method of I'm going to do this regardless of what everybody here thinks. Like, if literally everyone in chat right now said, yo, I absolutely hate sound effects, then I would go, well, that's not something that I want to put into my stream then. People have different preferences, and so if one of the reasons you watch a streamer is because they have particular things, like, say, no face cam as an example, or if they don't like watching VTubers and I don't have a VTuber avatar. So if I said, what if I tried that? I know you say that you think you should do what, that I think I should do what's fun. The thing is that having those sound effects and not having those sound effects, I think either way is fine. I don't have a particular preference. I can do what I think is fun, but there's more than just one thing I find fun. Which is why I want to take in consideration, you know, my audience here. So if my channel's audience all hated VTubers and shook their fist with great fury at VTubers, then I would probably never do regularly became a VTuber or become a VTuber unless I really, really wanted to do it. Because otherwise, I don't have any particular, like, yeah, I want to do VTubing. It's just like, not my interest. So I don't do it. If that makes sense? If that's the way, if it's not, like, being mistaken is me bending to the whims of people here? I don't know. We can give it a test run and see what everyone thinks about it. Also true. Like putting in all the sound effects and seeing what people's consensus is over it. If it's a, yeah, it's pretty fun, or, it's kind of annoying, Caco. And if most people said, I hate it, either changing the sound effects, changing the amount of times you can use the sound effects, there's lots of things that we can do and modify. It just partially that, not even specifically with the sound effects, but the way I stream, I sometimes like mixing things up, like how over the course of the year we had Chet's Choice, for example. Eventually I stopped doing that because it became less interesting, I suppose, or just straight up I wanted to do things a little bit different. So on. I like changing things up. I'm looking at the coffin room. Goblin's grave. Let's see. Furniture. Statue. Here. Fine pewter statue. Electrum bucket. Fine pewter statue. Dwarves. Let's see how Goob likes them. Maybe also then doing a little bit of a artwork edition in here. Change is scary, but better than stagnation, I guess. For me, for the most part, change itself isn't scary. I like change. I like things, maybe with some exceptions. Maybe there's some types of change I don't care for. But overall, for the most part, I don't really mind change. And especially in some circumstances, I even like change. But stagnation I don't care for as much. Okay. Let's see how... I'm kind of sad that the chains aren't actually changing color as I'm placing them, so we don't get some cool gold chains hanging out on the floor. Maybe one day, at some point, the Dwarf Fortress people will update the Electrum, or the chain graphics, so that way they do look different, as they have updated, say, plant graphics, so that there's more variety there. Ah, yeah. So we're halfway on the Electrum chains. Can I make that a priority? Prioritize that, please, Emily. Thank you. Ooh! What? You know what probably happened? Is that none of my doctors have been coming by to care for this guy. And they probably starved to death or something. Man, they whisked him away so fast, too. Rip liquid glass! Now we're going to need to have someone new here. Or at my one station for it, because they were one of the operators for one of these kilns here. Which I think was the glass one. No, they weren't. I'm not sure where they worked. They were a furnace operator, though, so maybe say, over here? No? I'm gonna have to figure out where the heck liquid glass worked. That's sad, though. Rip liquid glass. Dead. You got lucky with the rock types, huh? Gave you the good colors. Yeah, pink's pretty nice, and I've got tons of the blue microcline, which I love. I did get a lot of the good colors. Yeah. Also, hello, Quack. Welcome. Hi. Why is this alcohol? Huh? Unlock that. What? Who put this here? Who did this? Oh my god. I don't know where this andesite pedestal was. But it's destroyed now. I kind of feel like it was probably one of the corner ones with arrows, right? With bolts on it. Maybe in one of the guild halls? I'm looking over at them. Pedestal here, 2 here. Yeah. We still got 1 over there. I'm not sure. Oh, what? This copper statue got suspended. Resume that. Finish building that, please. I guess I'll just delete that at this point. What was happening here anyway? I can't see it. Oh. This is sad. I can't even go back and see what happened here. I guess this dwarven child probably beat them up, though. Their name got reset. Eton Amalkil. Has that been my one kid that has been really angry, or is this new kid that recently migrated in? They say that they're haggard, so I'm going to guess this is the kid that has been throwing tantrums. Unhappy. Wait. Chat. Unhappy child. I guess I wasn't really keeping an eye on the justice system over here either. They did confess too. The Eton. Man, if only I had convicted them sooner. You can see all of the chat unhappy childs here. Well, let's go ahead and convict them then. Convict the chat unhappy child. Huh. Well, they're gonna get arrested. And then maybe finally they'll stop being a problem around here. Oh, look! There's the pedestal they destroyed. Wow, we found it. Maybe I'll go ahead and smooth that little corner real quick while that pedestal's destroyed. At least I have the rooms here mostly set up. They still need an offering place. That way the dwarves are able to worship. But I've only got 1 altar. Damn, I guess I need to make more. Though I've got plenty of workers here. Like, none of these stoneworker shops are set up to really do anything, so I might as well be making them make stuff, right? Alright. Altars, please. I'll let them make it out of any material. Or maybe I will specify. Seeing as some of the materials I do have just boatloads of. Like, look at the schist. 271, 377 rhyolite, 190 phyllite, 252 orthoclase, microcline, mica, granite. Some of it, though, is kind of boring and is just gray, but the cobaltite looks pretty. We'll go ahead and use some cobaltite. But we're going to need a lot more. Just what, 10? Go ahead and make 30. And then also unlock these bolts, because they were previously locked. That way no one would, or that way I wouldn't accidentally stick them somewhere else. But now I can rebuild that pedestal. For furniture, display, there. Andesite. And then we just need to put more bolts on it. New bolts. How's our tavern looking? Nothing too exciting. There's certainly no mugs that have been placed away. Though, we now have a bunch of our fancy goblets put away in the chest. And 1 mug. 1 quartzite mug. Which is now more than our dining hall has. Kind of saying. All of our temples look kind of sad too with the size they are. Oh well. What do we have left? Hospital room. I think right now with our dungeon, we're waiting on more supplies. You know, I did just think about the fact I could be making more dungeon. Or not dungeon, this area, but caverns. We could be diving down into the caverns. Let's go deeper. I grab my pick. I grab the stairs. I go down. We dig. And speaking of that, even, how are we looking at our stocks of rough gemstones right now? Where are we at? Because I feel like I probably have run out of rough gems, yeah? Feels like oh, 21. Okay, so we're not out, but 8 of them. Wait, no. 10 is just glass and glass. So we are very low on gemstones. And just in general, too, how are we? Oh. Okay, we have so many polished gems. I think what I need to do is increase the amount of encrusting with polished stones that we've got over here. Encrust with Poe. Encrust with Poe needs to increase. Let's pop that up. Alright. Oop. Hiya. Okay. That should get us some more crafting. Done. Maximum amounts. You got a pretty big prison, and considering the inhabitants, might as well call it a kindergarten, huh? Heck, it's true. I do just have that one kid. Just the one kid that's being convicted. How's that progressing, by the way? Hold cases, closed cases. Kid was convicted. No sentence pending. Do I need to convict them of more stuff? I think it's pretty clear that the rest of these... I guess we need to just go ahead. We're going to just interrogate this kid for everything. Interrogate that kid. Interrogate the kid. That's what it is going to be with all of these disorderly conducts. And then this kid is going to have a huge record. And then eventually, like this disorderly conduct right here had 18 witnesses. Where were they beating up people there? People or animals? Oh. Oh. We're finding a lot of stuff here now. Look at all of this. Alright, let's get mining. Silver. Silver. I think that was gold, right? No, that's horn silver. That's why it's a little bit of a different color. Not because it's gold or anything, but just different type of silver. Ooh, there is a little bit of gold hidden right there, though. Check. Done. Oh, it just said, I just saw that something said in custody failed right there. Maybe I was trying to do too many interrogations at a time, so it didn't work. Where is chat unhappy child? Kid. Kid, where are you? Right there. They're eating. Haggard. Okay, but then... What then is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson doing exactly? Oh, and Crowbold. Hello there, welcome, hi. Give you some polished stones, Grav. You'll encrust the ale. Well, okay. It sounds like it's gonna make some fancy ale, and I'm sure the dwarves will love it. Chat, Dwayne, that's a D right here. Lock on. He's heading in. Do I have any armor set for him? Because it kind of looks like no. I should have some armor set for you, huh? Not bro defense order. We want to equip you. It does have metal armor as the uniform. I suppose maybe what I want to do over here in schedule is assign him to be ready. And in which case he should walk around with his armor, I think. Yeah, he's picking up equipment now. Ba ba da 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 da. Where's he going? Is he just going to pick up some random armor that got abandoned from some earlier battle? He looks down at the ground and... Oh! He's probably going over here to pick up one of the armor crates that got left behind out over here. Wait, he's grabbing a pickaxe? Excuse me? Oh. Of everything he looks across the wide array of weaponry he has available to him, and he points over at a pickaxe and says, "Yeah, I think I'll take that one." We're gonna have to check him here in just a moment and see what he's actually picked up. As we wait, it's almost been another year. We're one season away. Early autumn currently. Oh! That means we're gonna have the dwarves come in. As I sweat nervously, I hope they're going to be able to successfully bring a wagon in if they did intend to bring wagon. What do you have? Items. No, he grabbed a steel warhammer. Ooh, nice. Good choice there, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Imagine if he didn't grab any armor or weapon, though, and he said, "Nah, I'll just use my fists. You know, like a proper wrestler and all." Oh, he's selecting more equipment pieces. Now he's all decked out. Oh, wait, he's not done yet, though. He's still picking up equipment. He's not doing it very efficiently, though, huh? Just keeps walking back and forth. Oh, look, Prowler. Uh-oh. Dude. Prowler is fucked now. He cannot access the craft station because he's locked away right now. And even then, like if we... No, I guess he probably is fine, since one of the issues that we have when people get overtaken by fade moods and then they get sad afterwards is that they refuse to drink, say, and dehydrate themselves and then die. They can't have that happen to them because of transforming into their were form. They become Werelizard and boom, there goes all of their problems that they had in the past. They used to be dying of thirst. Well, that's not an issue anymore. Wait, what? Dwarf mercenary ruined butcher? Excuse me? Ism? Others? I don't quite know about the looks of Ism, the ruined butcher over here. I'm kinda concerned about them. Though they are pretty legendary as a furnace operator, weaponsmith, blacksmith. Hey! Ism, do you, want to join my colony? I'll just lock you away safely in a room. Can't make artifact and wear prism. No. I think the moon right now is also getting bigger, which means we're closer to full moon. I think if it was maybe waning, we'd go ahead and let them craft something real quick and then force them back into the were dungeon. So I don't know if they're going to make it, or if they're going to get mad from being overtaken. Plus, if they went to go off and craft it, and they didn't have enough time, they might get mad, and then we'd have a hard time burrowing them again. I think were form can even make them regrow old limbs. Yeah. Going into their were form and back, total healing treatment. And by the way, such beautiful adamantine skin? Yes, the absolute most beautiful. Immaculate. blue. Definitely looking very normal and dwarven. Alright. They go back over here for some more paved roads. Electrum bars. And this will ensure, at the very least, that the area directly around the... Wait a second. We need to smooth out this one boulder. Smooth. Boulder. And then we can make a little path directly downwards. And then we can maybe work out a path going to the east, perhaps? I guess we'll leave it as is and just surround this for now. Will it be enough to allow in these visitors? Oh, more gems! Milk quartz! Oh, look, there's quite a bit of stuff in here now. More silver over here. We got the quartz right there. Got silver over here. Silver over there. More silver. This area just has a lot of silver for it, huh? What else do we have? Green tourmaline. Oh! Yeah, I want some of that. They look like one of my characters from my fortress. Quarter of the fortress were necromancers. That makes them stronger against any incoming enemies, though. Because then you can raise up the forces of the dead to fight for you. Checking for gems. Checking for metals, but no sign. Just as there has been no sign of any underground caverns. I must have just passed it by. There's no way that with the amount I've dug down, I've managed to completely avoid. I'm just gonna dig down even deeper and see what we can find. Which might mean at some point making some hatches. Maybe I should go ahead and pre-prepare, rush over here, add in a work order for Emily to say, hey, can you make me some electrum hatches? There's gold. There we go. Electrum hatch cover. Make 20, please. Oh, and we should also have a pretty good load of more serrated discs, too. So, I want to go back over to my trap hall and fill that out a little bit more. Where are my traps? Here we go. Weapon trap. As we add in some more, yay! But not with these crossbows. That's not what I want. I want the discs, of which we apparently have 70 of them. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This pathway is dangerous. If anyone chooses to come in, that is an enemy of mine. They will regret it. All of your necromancers that hung out were very friendly. I would hope so. You know, you don't want any dangerous, unfriendly necromancers to be living in your fortress. That would be dangerous. I do remember one of my forts, though. A necromancer came and attacked and got trapped in a cage and was resurrecting animals from from death to then run around and harass me. Wasn't a fan of that. Every time they had a brawl, hundreds of dead bunnies and vermin would run through the fortress. Oh my god. This is a situation where I need to unlock these doors. That way the dwarves don't have to run around quite so far. Don't have to do a huge winding trip to place them all down. There was an angry nose, too? Yes, yes! Look at all of these dead bodies! body parts. You see that nose right there? Ha-ha, grab them! Interrogating necromancers and the undead often reveals fun stuff. It does it? Nice. Caravan. Rain. A mood. More discovery of minables. I'll pause for a moment. Mine that out. Because I want to grab all of these various stones and then have my traders. You know, I should do that first. We'll come back to those stones. We're gonna hop on over here. That way we can select some goods to move. And this time, we don't have an export ban from Gooblin on bolts. So we can go ahead and load up our ammo bins to sell with no issue. You see this? Bam. Check that. This armor bin? Maybe. But this ammo bin? Bam. Check that one. I feel like we should just offload our armor, though. We have so much of it. We might as well make it so that our armor smith can make more for us. You know, give our old armors a little bit of an update. Especially, say, this bin, where it's all kind of stinky armors. Get rid of that. This armor bin, I'm seeing a lot of stinky armor in here, too. We're gonna get rid of that one as well. If we're even able to get rid of all of this stuff, because, we might be far over the dollar amount that we're going to need for trading purposes. Throwing a tantrum? Where are you? How can we get our guard to throw this guy in jail? This child. 3 kills. The dog, and the dwarf. See? This kid did kill that poor guy. Liquid glass. Murdered by child. 13-year-old. Oh. And they just keep running around being upset, too. Shy Guy needs to rein in his kid over here. He's just refusing to do it. Alright, justice, please. They confessed to all of these, so I guess we're just going to convict. And we're going to convict. And we're going to convict. And then maybe we'll finally throw this child into jail where they should be. Oh, what might help is if I actually assign over here in our dungeon? Actually assign this as a dungeon area. That would probably help. Do you assign the entire area? I'm going to assume you just assign it like this, rather than having a bunch of little tiny individual segments, like a bedroom. We'll try that. Yes, that works. Perfect. Alright. Zone assigned, then. Alright. I'm hopping back over to take care of the remainder of the gems. Like this little native silver section. This little tetrahedrite spot over here. We'll then clear that out. Look at that. Looks like a transformation moment over here. Time to be were creatures again. Do you think he's still gonna be in a... Yeah, he's still in a Fey mood. Still wants to... Has the aspect of one Fey. I wonder if we can go get him to craft something afterwards. I'd like to try that. But we're gonna have to give him a minute here. To transform back. Before we unlock the area. I might also have to temporarily ban them from this little section. Oh, look! Someone became a brewer! Probably because they're learning about brewing over here. Just keep getting taught by everyone here. Wow. I know you're having a rough time, continuing to throw tantrums and so on. As we head over here, still awaiting 3 more items. Oh, hell yeah. Look at all those animals. Look, they didn't even bring a caravan. How exciting. This is the first time in Dwarf Fortress. Because most of the time, I always say, no, I don't want a barony here. I've never gotten to the point of actually having any wagons show up to deliver goods to me. So this is the first time. Wow. And we'll go ahead and call Gooblin over. I would imagine they bring these items over. Any bunnies? I don't think I requested bunnies. Because we already have a bunch of rabbits in here. So as a result, I don't think I called in more. I could be wrong. Okay. Now this is going to be an important save moment. As we unlock the door to let out Prowler. Release the lizard. To see if he's able to make his Fey item. And get back in there to be locked up again. Okay. We wait. The world is saving. And we will unlock the 2 doors. Keeping an eye on that kid, I'm probably going to let him run out. And then lock the door behind him. That way our kid that's over here, that's the rat, that's just standing in front of the door, doesn't try to leave. So, unlock and unlock, and let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next sample. Werelizard, check. Oop. Okay, this is square. So right here, fish. That should now be Prowler. Prowler. Enter. Alright, go ahead and unburrow. That way you can head off to your destiny. Okay, they're moving. Pause. Quick lock of the door behind them. Lock back on. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. They grab the nuggets. They huck them down at the workbench. Wha? They think about what they want next. I think they're working now. They want some raw, clear glass, and rock. And tanned hides. And yarn cloth. And plant cloth. Oh, they want a lot of stuff there. What am I missing? Am I missing raw, clear glass, perhaps? I'm checking this pile here. No, it wouldn't be here on the left. I think it would be in one of these bins. Rough morions. And there's some raw clear glass. Which I think is what's going to be qualified as the rough? Raw clear glass? Maybe they just want more of it? What's on their bench right now? They've got... Oh no. Well, hard to identify because there's a billion statues here. I think I need to set up a new stockpile for statues. I need to set up a statue quantum pile, maybe? Because there's just too many here. There's too many. We need them cleaned out. How are we looking up at our craft area? They should have plenty of cloth to work with up here. Actually, as I'm looking through, as I'm seeing mostly cave spider. Cave spider, cave spider, cave spider. I'm not sure that we... Wait, I saw some alpaca wool cloth right here. And there is some animal cloth and plant cloth in here as well. So, assuming that that's it, if they're just collecting in the order they want things in, we might just need to force some raw clear glass to be made. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in this grouping. Clear glass. Raw. And we're gonna put that in a loop and put it as high priority. And we'll have to keep a close eye on them. In the meantime, We're gonna hop back over here. And we're going to... Wait, we still have to wait for 2 more items in Goob. So, we keep an eye on this guy. I peek over here. Stapes is not going to be able to work on rock clear glass. They're busy making pearl lash. Needs empty bag. Encrust furniture. Needs sand bearing item. Okay. Issue here is we're out of sand at the moment. And I don't think they can grab more sand right now. I'm going to go back then. I'm going to quit without saving. And we're going to reload our file. If they didn't want glass, I would be okay with it. But my concern is I'm not going to be able to collect quick enough in order to get the items that they want. Though it probably would have been a pretty fancy item with the amount of supplies and materials they were wanting to collect. But they're going to end up standing there. It's going to end up being a month. And then they're going to end up transforming. I guess I just need to hop up over here to this furnace. And we can leave the sand at collect 50 up to 50. As one of the issues here, largely, I think they just need to make more bags. And right now, because of the amount of other assignments they have, they're not really prioritizing those cloth bags. Please make more bags, please. Maybe even make them out of silk, because I do have a lot of silk. Put that on repeat for a little while. High priority, thank you. In the meantime, it's time to caravan. Wait, no, it wasn't time to caravan yet. We still had to wait a little bit for our remainder boxes to be carried over, which looks like there's gonna be 1. So I just need 2 more. And then we'll be ready. And then we can trade for our animals. Oh boy. Why was this suspended? Get back to working on the road, please. I guess I can do the top now as well. Construction. Not floor. Not the same thing. Yes, paved road. Perfect. Using electrum bars for it. I would like to at least make the path directly downwards, so that's what we're going to do in our second case here. Paved road, 3 by... I guess it's not a 3 by 3, it's an X by 3. However many downward segments we got. I'm again disappointed though that the road doesn't appear in a different color, so it just looks like normal stone rather than fancy gold electrum. Unfortunate. Well, the outpost liaisons shared a few rumors. Ah. If I go look at the map, can I peek at some of them? News and rumors? Wait, let me center on my fort here. News and rumors? All of the rumors that we're hearing about are, what, 1 billion miles away? We're down here. We've got some rumors happening over here. But most of them are over here, up here. It's not very useful for us. We can't travel that far. That is so far away. Oh my god. I'm looking right here at this fortress. 300 population. That's crazy. What I should do, though, is at the dark pits right here, we should see about attacking. We should try attacking them. That might be fun. See how that goes. Not this time, and not at the moment. But now we've got to start planning for it, right? Send in our legendary, powerful warriors. But maybe it might be good to make them all up with steel equipment first before we do that. It might be a bit of a better idea. Though at the same time, most of the guys have gotten attached to their iron weaponry at this point, so we're not going to be able to swap them out with something else. Oh, well. We've got more brewers. We got more people becoming brewers now, too. Wait. Dungeon check. Still no kid? Yo, what's the kid doing? No sentence pending? How do we give this kid a sentence? How do we throw him in jail? More child interrogation. It's a kid? You don't? No! This child is gonna keep making problems for the next, what, 4 years? Help! Someone just kill the kid! Accidentally push them over into the volcano. Goob makes the laws. Tell him it's illegal! Are we almost done here? I think the last one just got carried. We've got Gooblin at the depot. It's time to trade. Look at all of the animals that they've brought. They have only brought animals because of how much it weighs. Alpaca, cat, drake, rooster, yak bull, alpaca, goose, buck rabbit, doe rabbit, turkey hen, yak, cow, hen, ram, ewe, gander, turkey gobbler, duck, llama, gander, cat, yak bull, llama, yak cow, turkey hen, goose, turkey gobbler, cat, drake, duck, ewe, alpaca, rooster, doe rabbit, buck rabbit, ram, alpaca, llama, yak bull, hen, llama, cat, llama, doe, alpaca, goose, cat, buck rabbit, ram, rooster. And so it goes. So in order to purchase all of these, it's 9.4k. I wander over to my stuff. I grab out my big bin of bolts. I trade them. Guess what? I'm also just gonna give them as a gift my armor bin. There you go. That's it. Goob, you can head home. And now we can throw all of our caged animals away into our pasture. We've got a lot of them now. This will restock our animals. I'm also going to go ahead and put the cats in here too for now. Give them Do we give them an opportunity or a bigger opportunity to multiply like crazy before we load them into the base? I mean, we don't do that with the dogs. Do we bother doing it with the cats? I'm kind of leaning towards no now. I guess if we at least want to get them out of the cage, assigning them to the pasture real quick is going to be the easiest way, and then we can just go back through cats and unassign them the pasture. I could always slap their cages down on the ground somewhere, but I might as well just use the pasture since I'm pasturing everyone else right now anyway. Hello there, little tavern. Look, Izum's still hanging out socializing. I'm digging in through the beard. Oops. Digging in through the beard. To then make up all of the little bedrooms. We're going to have them tiny, though. Guests? They don't need fancy rooms. We give them tiny line rooms to stay in. There we go. Maximum in profit. I say, wishing that we were making money off of them. How's our mist looking? Yes. The room's filling with water, as usual. Wonder if I should maybe just stick some pumps in here instead. And then have it loop around like that. Feel bad for using that design now. Stinky little lines. But all my visitors can deal. It's fine. They're only gonna stay here for a hot minute anyway, right? They don't need anything fancy. I am going to dig out this little sand area too because I can't polish sand. So we're going to get rid of that. That way we can replace it with just alunite brick instead. You know, maybe I'll do that for the entirety. I'm going to dig out this entire space and replace it all with alunite brick. Hell yeah. I've got plenty of materials. I can do that. All of our animals still offloaded or offloading? Looks like they're good. Alright, clear, clear, clear. Animal. Now we just have to find the cats. In this, long list that seems like it... Oops. Sorry, stray duck. I didn't mean to unassign you. Cat! There's 1, 2, 3. And... there's another. Oh, that's all of them. Alright, second cat check, because now it's going to group all those cats off separately. One more look over to make sure that no cat has been told to stay in the pasture, where they do not belong. Alright, great, all of the cats are free! And looks like then we got 6 cats total. 3 of them female, 3 of them male. Excellent, finally! After all this time, we'll have cats in our fortress again! By the way, hello there, Aunt. Hi. I'm going to start with the alunite flooring, because it's faster, and I don't really care about wasting the materials, because I have so many alunite blocks already. Put them all down. I'm also kind of tempted to start working on instruments that you can place down like this on my own, just working through all the parts and the like. Because I'd really like some more ground-placed instruments to be fancy, fancy, fancy. Feel minorly like we might need to put a barracks out here as well. So whenever any, say, invading forces come up, or if any problems happen at the tavern, our warriors aren't several stories down. And Chat Berserker's also naming his steel short sword. Fancy. I'm going to do it, I think. We can open up a little area just above right here for our barracks. Or maybe even not having it access to the outside like that, but a line in the interior here. Erasing an extra little section so I can put some traps down there too. Yeah, 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 yeah. And now I'm happy for my animals. Whenever it rains or snowstorms or anything, now they're not all gonna get snowed on. Lovely. Resume? Come on, stop getting distracted. Stop failing and constructing over here. Finish the road. Finish the road! Oh, there's some bunnies. Ooh, you know what it's time for? Going over to the livestock and letting more bunnies be as pets. Honestly, dogs too. Bunny, 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 bunny. Puppy, 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 puppy. You know what? I'm gonna let somebody take the giant magpie and foxes pets as well. Why not? Allow them to bond with an animal companion. Oh, no one's taken the turtles as pets yet. We've had them for about maybe not a year, but a couple of months now. And no one has wanted to adopt them. The poor turtles. Unloved. Misery. I also noticed that I did not choose a stone type between this little tiny baby hallway. Excuse me while I select some more flooring for that. More alunite, please. Needs 1 unused yarn cloth? Uh-oh. We're running out of material. At least now we're finally going to be able to get a higher supply of those yarn cloths and the like, since now we have more animals again. Just have to slowly start gathering them. It's also too bad that the caravan that came in did not ask me for any negotiations for items that I want for next year. So I can't make demands from them. I can't say, hey! It is locked. It says something here is locked. I don't see it locked in here, and I don't see any of the materials locked off either. This bin is, though. Weird. Unlock it. I think maybe sometimes what happens is that kid throwing a tantrum probably slaps or spooks one of the other dwarves. They drop whatever they were carrying. Like, say, this statue over here. And it gets ruined. Assign new display item, please. I would like to put up some fancy bolts. Ammunition. Not iron, though. Yeah. Like these, not persimmon. I want a masterpiece, like these plum bolts. Check. And then I just have to wait for someone to carry them over, and then we can lock them down to that little pedestal. See? Still demanding. They need more sand-bearing items. We need more bags for it first, dude. It's gonna take me a little while. I have to get collecting. Oh my god. There's so many polished stones. I can make so many things. As I admire, again, my quantum pile of furniture. It's so much more convenient. Oh no! Someone dropped down their toy. My release toy. We're so close. We're mid-autumn, 8th of Stainstone. I think that's close enough to winter time. We just did some trading. We made up our little tavern now, so we do have visitors coming in. Though, I haven't seen anyone too exciting quite yet. The most exciting now is this one dwarf mercenary ruined butcher person. That's pretty cool, but that's as exciting as it gets. What's this guy wearing, by the way, that makes his outfit all golden? Looks like just bronze? That's not very impressive, Mr. Bim, but okay. Anyway. This is the end of the stream. Enter. Saving. So, thank you, everybody, for coming on by to watch. Thank you for those who have resubscribed. Or, really, thank you, Cal, for resubscribing. Thank you, Horse, for tipping the $5. Thank you, Emily, for the bits. Thank you, Emmy, for the bits. And thank you again, Yogs, for following. And always thank you, everybody, for coming on by to watch. Remember that every Wednesday, each week, until our fortress perishes, Dwarf Fortress Wednesdays. Same time, every week. I hope you all have a lovely day. Hope to see you over the weekend. And farewell, goodbye, and good dwarfing to you too. Woo! Woohoo! I'm going to be in the dwarf